Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Psychosin project here on That Metal Station. I am here with Alex and Josh of Psychostick. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's
So
nice
good.
background music.
Yeah, it's a bit jazzy, isn't it? So how's it feel to be back in the UK? It's been a couple of years, hasn't it?
It's always great.
Just horrible.
I mean, it's the worst time of my life ever. Now, this is this is our third time here, and I'm getting just way more comfortable, like just being here in general and knowing, like, you know, where the hell I can get fish and chips, and you know what beers to get and to avoid, and just how to tour here in general. You know, just we were just scared to death the first time we came overseas because we didn't know what we were doing, and it's just there's no way to learn to swim except to jump in the water, you know. But now we're treading quite comfortably.
Is that a dance we're seeing on stage later, that one?
You can't see it, but I'm
lucky.
I'm doing something amazing with my arm.
It looks a bit like a drunk octopus. Now, you released From the Heart I Hate You recently. Is this a sign that we've got a new album coming soon?
Yeah, that's a very, very sign-like sign.
Sign like sign.
That the new album is very much on the horizon.
Very much
Yeah,
imminent.
was it July 24th?
July 24th.
Yeah.
That's the announcement date.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a webcast.
We're gonna have a Twitch stream webcast thing, and we're gonna do something we've never done before on that. So,
You're all going to wear thongs.
Well, under the clothes.
well, I mean, there's always that too. But just don't miss it. If you fancy yourself a Psychostick fan, don't miss this webcast. Trust me, and I can't tell you why. It's a secret, but trust me.
What if you just fancy yourself?
Then carry on.
Now, when you started the band, were you always sort of aiming to be a more comedy-focused band, or...?
Yeah, this is pretty much always the vision.
Yeah.
I think it ended up way more ridiculous than we initially thought it would.
Certainly.
You know, it started off a little more tongue-in-cheek, but we realized very quickly it's like, no, we don't want there to be no mistake about what we're going for, and that's when we started wearing the stupid hats. You know, it's just like we come out, it's like, okay, who the hell are these assholes? You know, so yeah, it's always been kind of the vision. I feel like we just gotten better at doing it, whatever it is we do.
I thought it was all a master plan to cheer up the emos.
That among many.
That is true, that is impossible. Now, as a comedy-focused band, have you found that there's been any issues with labels and other bands not really taking you seriously at all as musicians? Let's face it, you're really rather good musicians.
They're afraid of us. I think that's the issue. They're
Yeah.
they're weird. I don't know about this. This is intimidating.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. It's like one thing we run into a lot is like we've had managers in the past that would reach out to other bands. It's like, hey, you know, you ever heard of Psychostick? And it's like, oh yeah, well I love that band. They're great. It's like, cool. How would you like them to go and tour with your band? I don't know. I don't know. It's like they're not like, you know, they're not going enough. So
Double standard.
yeah, they're not singing about darkness and blood and guts. And they don't paint faces and look like lost souls, and you know, I can read their logo. I don't know.
So no Behemoth Psychostick tour coming up anytime soon.
Although, you know,
It would be amazing, but at the same time, can you imagine what their fans would be like to watch it?
although we did like get on 70,000 tons of metal.
Yes, you did.
And that's just like, suck it.
and we played a death metal, black metal festival in Calgary, Canada a few years ago, and it had bands like Venom.
Yeah, Venom was headlining it.
Pig Destroyer was there. Nunslaughter. I mean,
You've clearly
Serious.
you fitted in perfectly. I can tell.
and they had a great time. We had a great time. Everybody.
But no, we're not metal enough. Like we're like, and we did great at all of them. You know, the show is great every time.
So
It's like it just, you know, it just works because we're just kind of like break things up a little bit. We bring obviously a like lighthearted attitude, and I don't know, breaks up that metal bill in a nice way, and just, but everybody's afraid. It's like, I don't know about those guys.
I can understand what they're saying. What's going on?
I know, right?
So Behemoth, if you're listening,
Yeah.
you know who to take on tour.
Get on it, you know.
The booking agent. Sorry, not actually the band. That's the booking
No,
agent.
the band's usually totally down. You know, like, but it's the agents, the booking, or the management that are always like, I don't know about that.
The fun of being too metal, eh? It's, now you've released quite a few videos on your YouTube YouTube channel. That's the word. How do you decide which songs you're going to do the videos for?
Yeah.
Usually it's like an idea for if someone has an idea for a subject, like the plot of a video or something. It's not usually the song. It's usually just what can we make that'll be visually interesting.
I mean, maybe a little bit. It's like we always start out with an album like, oh, I would love to see a video for this song. Doesn't always necessarily happen though, you know. But it's a bunch of different things, honestly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We just, if I had it my way, we'd just do a music video for every song that we ever put out because it's fun to do. But sometimes it's like, I don't know, we can't afford it. We can't afford an aircraft carrier for this one. I don't know if that's in the prop budget. We have.
So you had to go with Plan B for Danger Zone.
Yeah. No, well, Murph pulled off a miracle on that one using this really interesting like program for like just model 3D jets.
Yeah.
And it's just cheesy enough to be funny, but it looks just a little too good for what it should be. It's like, I loved it. Turned out great.
Excellent. Now, when it comes to sort of the band's humour, as it were, do you think that the UK is one of the few countries that kind of gets the band?
Are you kidding? You're like, we're like one of our biggest influences is Monty Python.
Yeah.
So, but I remember like when we were coming over the first time, I was like, wait a second. That's like one of our biggest influences, Monty Python. I think we'll do just fine, and we do. It's like everybody gets it over here.
Yeah, that was when you played
Definitely
the Garage in 2015, I do believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the first one.
And then we played, I think it was called Boston Rooms.
Yeah, Boston Music Rooms,
Yeah, that was fun too.
Yeah. I was at both, so
Yeah.
So, back on your debut album, you sort of mentioned somewhere about having quite a bad review. I think it was Metal Hammer gave you a terrible review.
It was, I think, who was it, Revolver? No, I think it was Revolver that gave us that. It was when we put out Sandwich, they gave us a 1 out of 5 stars. Like, I'm like,
They just not like sandwiches.
No, I really don't. And I'm like, come on, at least give it like half a star for the production. I worked really hard on the production. It's still like, you know, people still say it's like our best produced album. Like, spent way too much time on the production on that one though, but yeah, whatever.
Worth it.
I went crazy because I had access to a studio.
I'd rather have either 1 star or a really good review. Anything in the middle would just be like skippable, you know. I don't want to get 3 stars. I want to get 1.
You know, we've had actually people come up and start liking us because of that review. It's like if they hated you that much, I know I'd love you. You know,
We just try to avoid apathy. That's what we do.
Yeah, the worst thing you can be is like, they're okay. That's the worst thing people can say.
Yeah, you don't want sort of a middle of the road.
Completely unrememberable. At least you can be bad and do, you know, better. You know, like think of B movies, you know, like
exactly. So you're kind of the B movies of metal bands, though.
Yes. You know what? Fuck it. Sure. I love B movies. Actually, some of the tracks we have kind of do fit that.
Some of them, yeah.
So on the new album, we have 2 in particular that would fit that bill, actually.
Interesting.
So,
Try not to give too much away.
Yeah, I can't get too much away there.
So, in that vein, what was the actual worst review you've read so far about yourselves?
Honestly, me personally, I don't give a fuck about reviews. Can I say fuck on here?
Yeah.
Can I say it multiple times?
You can say whatever you like.
Here's how I see it. A reviewer is basically not allowed to absolutely love something because then
I failed then, and I reviewed one of your albums.
Yeah, they have to say something negative because that's their job, quote unquote.
Yeah. Negative reviews get attention.
Genuine. It's not genuine. Yeah, because you get more attention with negative reviews, so they're all biased, so they're all bullshit anyway. So I don't give a shit, really. I don't read them unless they're really funny and they're 1 star. Then I'm like, oh, this is kind of funny.
Even if it's ours.
So, I mean, I never read them, so I don't really have anything to say beyond that.
Now you mentioned earlier before we started the interview that you've done the 70,000 Tons of Metal tour.
Yeah.
I mean, what bands would you still absolutely love to tour with if you could? If you said the record labels and that weren't being a bit funny.
Primus.
Primus.
Oh,
would be
yeah,
amazing,
that
you
would be
know.
interesting.
Sugar, I mean, that'd be great. They were on 70,000 Tons of Metal, so that's why it came to mind.
Did you just stand by the drummer going?
I watched them
Mouth.
full sets. It was awesome.
We came close to touring with Seven Dust a couple times,
Oh,
and
wow.
but it fell through for one reason or another. But that's just for a personal thing, is just because I love that band. But
Yeah.
as far as like bands that like Psychostick would be a perfect match for, like Tenacious D,
Yeah.
System of a Down would be a good one.
If they even
You know?
exist anymore,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the question, isn't it?
If every now and then they'll come out at the woodwork and do something.
I bet Machine Head would be a good fit, just because on stage they're kind of fun to watch. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
it's
they
like,
are.
Cheers.
They
the
are
blood,
fun.
the sweat, the beers.
Uh,
Stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I
Oh,
think Rob Flynn would get you quiet.
Yeah.
Devin Townsend too.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that matter. Because
If that happens,
he's a weird
I would spooge.
Do you know him? You want to?
I absolutely fucking love Devin. If I knew him, man, I'd be trying to make it happen. Now, who would you like to see guest on one of your songs? If it could be anyone again.
Bruce Campbell.
Actually, we were joking about hiring Morgan Freeman for an intro because we thought it'd be really funny, and then we had a manager type guy that was working for us at the time.
Yeah.
He looked into it, and what was it like $10,000 a minute or?
No, it was like a sentence.
A sentence. Like
A sentence.
I was going to say per word thing.
A sentence.
Yeah. It was.
Insane.
So we're like,
That's
you
like
know,
Super Bowl money. That
You
you know,
know.
that dumb game that
Yeah.
you don't care about over here.
Yeah.
No wonder he's not in that many films anymore.
I still think it'd be worth the money though. But
Well,
we'll get to
yeah.
it. We'll get to
we'll
it.
get to it.
We'll get to it.
Maybe when you think you can break even, at least.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, one of my favorite, well, a couple of my favorite singers that'd be fun to work with on some level. I don't know if we'd work with Psychostick necessarily, but as a musician,
Yeah.
I would love to work with Kevin Baker, the guy from All Pigs Must Die, because I just love his voice.
Yeah.
And Daryl Palumbo from Glassjaw. That'd be really great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love his voice too. But
Oh.
I don't know if that would necessarily work with Psychostick, but maybe a project at some point.
Maybe Devin for a Psychostick.
Yeah,
Devin.
that could be. That could be.
Now,
Do you have any? Do you have any that?
I never really thought about it,
Yeah.
honestly. You know, like, I mean, we got Bill from
Yeah,
Green
it's
Jello
true.
on a past record, and then, like, that's the one where I was just like, well, Green Jello pretty much paved the way for what we did, so that was really cool to have.
And not only that, I had to sing with Tool on a couple of their songs
Yeah.
as well. So.
Yeah. Yes. Morgan Freeman.
Patrick Stewart was the other one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Patrick
yeah.
Stewart was the alternate. That would be amazing too.
Engage.
Yeah.
He would probably be more than up for it as well. So.
I wonder if like if he,
Psychostick, I hate you.
if anything he had,
Engage.
if I was him, anything he had to say that was like even remotely like, you know, make it so or engage, he'd like double your fee.
Yeah.
You know, like
Just for the licensing
Yeah,
from
just
Star
like-
Trek.
Just
Yeah.
imagine a skit with us pestering him like, "Hey Patrick Stewart, are you feeling engaged?" He's like, "Shut up, Psychostick. I hate this band."
So after this tour, what is next for the band? Are you doing more tours, or are you going to concentrate on
A lot of tours.
the new album?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have music coming. We have all kinds of touring coming. We're doing a whole bunch of Canadian and U.S. dates and stuff like that after this. We're going to Sweden tomorrow,
Gosh.
so hopefully you can post this by then.
yeah, we like this year we've added Germany and Sweden to the list of countries we've played.
And the ocean. if you
And the
wanna count
ocean.
cruise.
Well, yeah, technically, yeah. We were, you know, at the ocean, played the ocean. That's it's weird when you think about it, but we're you know, Alex said we're multinational now, not just
Yep.
international, but multinational, which means that you're in multiple countries, basically, or
Yeah,
How's
basically,
it work?
international is you're in, you know, a couple neighboring countries. Multinational means that you're very established in
Yes.
many countries. So basically, once you get to like
Multinational.
3 or 4, you can start calling it. It's not like a definable term necessarily.
Yeah.
But
Multinational.
yeah, once you hit like 7 or 8, like we finally got to this year.
Is a new album called Multinational, mate?
I say nothing.
It is now.
It is that, yes. Now, are there any songs over the course of the last like 4 or 5 albums that you've done that you look back on and you think, not as big a fan of that anymore?
We've all got 1 or 2, I think, but
Yeah.
I don't really like dwelling on the negatives, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes, but I don't really want to talk about which ones.
Yeah.
If you do, I mean, go ahead. But
I don't know. It depends on
it's
like
just
there's
gonna make people sad.
certain songs that I love the song, but I like hate playing it live just because it's just a pain in the ass to play on guitar or whatever. Actually, a great example of that is actually NSFW.
Yeah.
I love that song. I hate playing that song. It's like tricky. It's like that. The 1812 Overture was not written for guitar. You know, that was not meant for guitar. So it's tricky. I can't. I have to really concentrate and stuff. But I love knowing the song makes people happy.
Yeah.
But that's my biggest thing is that the song when we were writing it and recording it, I just love the recording and then playing it live. I'm like, my hands getting cramped playing this shit, you know.
So have you not got sick of Dogs Like Socks, considering it went viral for a while?
That's
I
alright.
like that one.
It's
fun, short.
It's bouncy and it's a little different, and yeah, I like playing that one. Actually, most of the songs that are our hits, like Beer, I don't mind playing Beer still.
fun.
It's easy, it's fun, silly, people go crazy.
And it's a subtle hint to get you one.
Yeah.
And people get
Sometimes
you
not
one.
so
And
To be fair, okay, on a positive note, I wasn't a big fan of the song So Heavy.
Yeah.
As a musician, I liked the song as a listener, but playing it, I didn't really enjoy playing it at first, but it's grown on me a lot, and now I love playing it.
Yeah.
So that one over the course of a couple tours, I'm like, I don't like that song, but now it's really fun. So.
I'd imagine the breakdown in the middle was a bit of a bitch to learn from.
Yeah, it's just it's a completely different style from what I enjoy playing, and I like really fast hands,
Yeah.
and that song is mostly fast feet and really boring hands.
yeah.
So I was just kind of like, not my thing necessarily, but I enjoy listening to it. But now it's more fun. So
Yeah.
I like it now. I just didn't at first.
You must have loved From the Heart I Hate You, where you did nothing.
That song's easy. That song's just, what, a whole minute of playing?
Now you talked about getting Morgan Freeman, if you could. Have you actually tried to get Bruce Campbell in a video?
Cal, he's a busy guy.
He's a
Let's
busy
see,
guy.
let's put it that way. So, yeah, and
It just
it
didn't
ain't
work
gonna
out.
happen.
No.
It's like the dude is, yeah.
Yeah, fair
it's
enough.
It's not gonna work out.
Fair enough. But at least you tried. You know,
Yeah,
you wouldn't know.
right.
You wouldn't know.
He's like always doing conventions. He's always
Yeah.
doing something, you know,
Yeah.
so. I actually have an answer to your question earlier. I would love to work with Weird Al on something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I would love working with Weird Al. So that's my official answer. For the previous question, took me the half to figure it out, but yeah.
But we've still got an answer, so that's
Yeah.
all good, man. And finally, have you got anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Thank you
Come
for
to the London
caring.
show tonight.
I won't be able to get up that soon.
Yeah, I do. Got good stuff in the works, as always. And that new album, I'm very proud of it and happy with it. And I feel like it offers something a little new and a little fresh, but without deviating from what Psychostick's all about. So this is a good one. That's a good one. And thanks for supporting our sorry asses all these years.
Pleasure.
Yeah, because I got to finally have schnitzel in Germany. Thank you.
Dude, I had chicken schnitzel today at that falafel place. It was called a mixed box. It was, I don't know the name of it, but right down the street on Compton something or other. They had a mixed box with falafel and chicken schnitzel in it. So we're a food band for sure. That's
Yeah.
why we took
Also,
it.
you're looking slightly jealous of him.
That's why we tore.
That's why we took it. But they're open till 1 a.m.
Oh, they are?
So
Fuck yeah! All right.
I wouldn't have told you that if it weren't.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Psychostick, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right.
John who was playing